Hi guys, Cappuccino Jade here, and welcome to my second part of my Trilby's Notes playthrough. I want to thank you guys so much for watching my second ever released gameplay series and joining me on this nostalgia trip. Um, so first let me do this. I noticed that I could have done this, but I just was stubborn and just wanted to keep exploring and try to set a mannequin on funner on fire because apparently that's a smart idea. It's not. So let me just light match. Oh shit! Fuck. Okay, I made a mistake. No, I did not make a mistake. I made a great idea. Walk. See? Good ideas. And went to the fire escape. Ooh, okay. Look at table. It was probably used for garden maintenance, tool storage, that sort of thing. An old iron crowbar was the only tool being stored at the time. Take crowbar. I took the crowbar with me. Perhaps it could serve a purpose. Oh, heck yeah, I can. Go up the ladder? Go up ladder? I climbed back up the ladder and entered the same floor I had come from. Yes. Ooh. Okay, thankfully it didn't change. So please don't change when I go through here. Okay, it's good. I'm probably going to keep saying that for almost every doorway I go to. It really chooses when it changes to the other world, other realm, or whatever. Walk. So, while I was making a little tidbit of information, so while I was making the description for the first game, I did not, I learned a little bit. So, there has been a lot of games like these. They're mostly adventure games. So, the way it was programmed was text parser and so there are a lot of games like this back in the day. It just this was more or less my first ever one. And fun fact, so the creator of this I'm gonna butcher it. I took the time to actually look at his name, but or actually I'm forgetting right now. I think it's Ben Crochet. Ben Crochet. Sorry if I'm butchering it. Ben Crochet, he mentioned during a live stream some time ago, a long time ago, because again, this is an old game, that it was tough to make this game and annoying, and that he'll never make it again. And but I'm still thankful that he actually did it. He took the time to actually make this, because I love the execution of this game. I just love it. And to me, it's just such a fun factor, and I just love it. So I'm thankful that he continued work on this project. I bet the next series of the game, like, I forgot the next one. I'm gonna try to play the next one. It's probably not a continuing of the story of this. You'll be doing text parser, but I would like to try to find some more text parser games. They're really fun. Oh, I'm getting distracted. Use crowbar on boards. Nice. As I suspected, the stress proved too much for the ancient crowbar, which was bent to uselessness. I discarded it. Well, that's fine. We're in a video game anyway. Open door. Ew. Huh? It's not that bad in here. Look at walls. The prerequisite bloodstains had faded to an ugly brown color over time. It did not make them any less unnerving. It had been used to daub? Daub? Dab? Daub? Draw? Daub. I'm not... Daub? Sorry, daub? Okay, I'm just gonna ignore it. Some kind of symbol... Dab? On the north wall. Look at symbol? A circle containing 4 triangles in a square. It was evidence of paganistic rituals, but the exact nature of them remained a mystery. I can't remember. Oh, I should have done some research beforehand, or more research. But I feel like that symbol helps make me think that it's something Slenderman themed. Again, like I just started theorizing. Whenever we get, there will be a point where we know more about whatever this entity is, or whatever this thing is. I'm pretty sure he is an actual entity that Google search. Answer everything with Google. Hmm. What should we do? Open door. Take pill? Open door. Oh! Pff. Okay, I'm just stupid. Sorry about that. Open. Wait. Look at wall. You start. Look around room. Professor Chahal's intake show was as sparse and as small venue would indicate. A couple tables were laid out with various trinkets, and a charred rocking chair was the centerpiece. Yeah, looking good, Chahal. Look at table. There was an unopened bottle of some kind of soft drink sitting at the end of the table in the corner. On the display tables, I recognized one or two Defoe Manor artifacts among the miscellaneous knickknacks. A set of manacles, rescued no doubt from the manor's basement, stood. Manacles? Did I say that right? Stood out the most. I spotted the chisel the professor had mentioned, next to the piled books on the north table. Take drink. I'm taking the drink. I took the drink with me. Something told me it would come useful. Take chisel. A loud buzzing played in my ears, and my vision began to cloud as I reached over and laid my hand upon the tool. Somewhere in the Atlantic, July 25th, AD, 1789. Mbauta had been a great warrior in battle. His skill was through unmatched in all of Africa. He had respect, a great house, a slew of beautiful women, children to make any father proud. But through just one mistake, it had all been torn away. His mistake was in standing by his beloved king when the invaders from the coastal kingdom arrived. Now his great house was ruined, his women raped, his children murdered. Well, shit. And for Mbalta, the worst fate of all, sold to the white men in exchange for weapons, shackled with his fellows in the hold of a slave ship. Mbalta was strong. Perhaps he could have lived as a slave, but then came the sickness. A simple fever, no doubt to be gone the next day, but the white men took no chances and threw him overboard. Well, that's sad. For days, Mbalta drifted. I feel like I'm saying his name wrong. I'm sorry if I am saying it wrong. Waiting for the black cloud of death to descend. Having lost everything, he now sought only the embrace of the deep and welcome an end to a life betrayed. But the end did not come then. Well, that's sad. Coming around, Captain. Voices and familiars speaking an unfamiliar language, and Balta was suddenly terrified that the slavers must have returned, but he was as weak as a newborn and could not move or speak. Looks like we picked him up just in time. Don't know how long he's been drifting out here, but he can't have lasted much longer. Good Lord. Look upon him, men. The greatest evidence we have of humanity's inherent evil. Never forget that, men. Sailors such as you or I did this. Left this poor wretch to die. Slavers aren't sailors like you or I, Captain. No. I do not know how these devils can have the audacity to still call themselves human. Today, there is no pride in being an Englishman. Find our new passengers some quarters. Make 'em comfortable. Passenger, Captain. Every innocent who sets foot on my ship is a free man. Is there something about the policy you find questionable? Not at all, Captain. No, these were not the slavers. The ship was different, less crowded with terrified black faces. There was anger in the voices of the white men, but not directed at Mbalta. Still frightened, but somewhat reassured, Mbauta passed out. Good idea. He has a beard. Nice. Days passed, and Mbauta's health was restored. To have been rescued by the ship of these good white men had been a fantastic stroke of good fortune. He decided that it had been the will of the gods that he should survive and that proper thanks would be in order. An idol, that was the answer. If he could just find some suitable wood and sharp blade, he would carve the finest of his life. Huh, okay. Still same walking sound. Ask for wood. Okay. Guess I have to... Tools? Gosh dang it. What do I do then? I guess I just walk around? The language barrier is just too hard. Go down ladder. So, what is it? Read box? The large crate was sitting in the shaft of the light, with letters stenciled on that Mbata did not recognize. It was cheaply made with poorly quality nails, and some of the boards looked ready to fall off. Take board? The wood of the crate seemed ideal for Mbata's intentions. He decided to leave it here until he is ready to carve the idol. So, go up ladder? I need to get that board, but I gotta figure out how to word it. Take chisel. Mbelta doubted that he could have taken that from him. Well, what do you want me to do? How could I truly... I know you don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna have to be smart at how to word it. Gesture for chisel. Oh, it worked! Sweet! Alright there, laddie. Oh, I see. You want something to carve with. Yeah. The sailor handed Mbelta a sharp, almost brand new workman. Oh, that's nice. Workman's chisel. Cool. Just bring it back when you're finished with it. That's nice. Thank you. Cool. These guys are nice. I appreciate that. Go down ladder. Take wood. The wood of the crate seems ideal for to leave it. Use chisel. Use chisel on wood. Wood. With the chisel and the wood of the crate, Mbauta could finally create his offering. After several hours, Mbauta was very pleased with the result, in fine rendition of his kingdom's god of fertility and good fortune. All that remained now was to return the chisel. Take idol. Mbauta decided the idol was fine where it was. There was no need to move it. I have a bad feeling. Go up ladder. Oh god! Oh god, 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 oh god. You! Stop it! No! Run, run, run! Mbauta! The vision faded and I felt myself being hurled forcefully back into the present day. That tall, thin creature, that black-clad ghoul, what was its significance to my predicament? Why did it appear again and again throughout history to spread death and horror? There was no connection to the idol's shape or Mbauta's tribal deities. The tall man was no fertility god. It must have been connected to the wood of that crate somehow. There had been a name on that crate. Mbauta hadn't been able to read it, but But I, looking through his eyes, had O'Malley shipping. Could the owner have been an ancestor of Soyben? It was a flimsy possibility, but at that point, my only lead, I resolved to discuss this with Soyben at the earliest opportunity. Jiminy Christmas! What is going on? What the? Look at ground. Take paper? You recognized it was being from the same source as the one on the painting in the lobby. Victim 4, the slave. The fourth man who desired judgment was the slave, who had not been brought Freehorn's message, and who tormented the wood that was the prince's soul with a sharpened blade. The prince came to him, and he struck the slave down, and all he knew the name of the king. The prince came to him, and he struck the slave down. The prince? And the prince said, "Not one of your household shall I leave alive, slave, for thrice now have I brought my warning, and any who still fail to heed shall be named as fool and judged most unworthy in our sight." That's so weird. I'm gonna look at the rocking chair for a bit. If it kills me, that sucks. Look at rocking chair. Look at chair. An involuntary shudder went through me as recognition dawned. It was the same chair from the living room in Defoe Manor, the room I had opted to sleep in for those 5 days. 5 days a stranger. Open door. Finally! Oh, it's you, Terry. I thought you might have been the serving staff at last. Hey! How's it going? I wonder if this works. That was hardly a relevant discussion point. Ask, where is Soypen? Oh, is it this? Oh gosh, how do I word it? How do I spell your name? Is it Ayo? Hold on, I gotta look it up. Soy. I spelled angel wrong, didn't I? Ask Soyben about Sea Angel. Why is it not? Or do I even look at you? I give up. I'll just look for her. Mr. Trilby, I've seen any of the hotel staff anywhere? That's a good question. I'm afraid not. Perhaps they go to bed early in these parts. Hey. Take a seat. Oh, sit down. Okay. Ask Soyben. Sea Angel. Do you know anything about the history of your family? I wouldn't be much of a history student if I didn't, now would I? I'm researching my family tree as part of my diploma. That's ideal. I appreciate this may sound like an odd question, but trust me when I say it's important. Did your family run a shipping company in the late 18th century? That is an odd question, but I do remember reading something about O'Malley shipping. I'd have to check my notes. I left them in my book bag. Could you meet me in the room in about 5 minutes? I'm in 2A, next to a bed. Certainly. I'll see you there then. She better not be wearing sandals. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Open door. Okay. Please don't change. Please don't change. Please don't change. Don't change. Don't change. Don't change. It's probably going to change to this part. Don't change. 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 Don't. Oh, wrong room. Don't change. Don't change. Don't change. Knock on door. Door's open. Open door. See, you gotta be a gentleman when you enter a room. Oh, that would have sucked if it changed. Come in, please, Terry. You have the paper? Must you always get right down to business? Come and sit down. Let's talk. Sure. Truthfully, I'm just running out of time. How are you feeling? Were you a little We were a little worried about you. I have these moments of illness. What do you want to talk about? Defoe Manor? Oh. It kind of interests me. It was really into the media coverage of the incident at the time. This client of yours, the one who wants the figurine, what does he know about it? Well, he has interest in the occult, and there's some nonsense story going around about it. Something about the idol being a vessel for an evil ghost. I wasn't really paying attention. Really? I don't remember hearing about that in any of the reports. No, you wouldn't have. It wasn't widely. Have you heard the story that Trilby was in the house? I could feel cold sweat drilling down my spine. Every fiber of my being was concentrating on not giving any outward signs of alarm as Soyben spoke of my secret name with wide-eyed enthusiasm. No one believes it, but Simone Taylor insisted it was true right up until, well, you know. She says he saved her from the house. I think that's a little far-fetched. That's exactly what Bed said. He says a ghost is one thing, but throwing Trilby into just makes it seem silly. Truth be told, I don't think Abed believes in Trilby more than he does ghosts. He's so grounded in reality. A sensible attitude. Have you have you always been an antique dealer? No, no, no. Soyben, please. I came here to talk about. Let me put that another way. Have you ever been an antique dealer? Please stop. I knew it. The outfit, the hat, Terry Railaby. You're him. You were in the Defoe Manor. Please stop. I know you've come here to finish off the ghost. Soyben. I've always knew there was something else in this world, that there was something better, more glamorous just below the surface. Please stop. Will you take me with you? Listen, there's nothing glamorous about what I do. I live in the shadows that threaten to consume me every single day. And if you pursue this any further, you're going to walk straight into one. Wait, what are you talking about? There is something extremely dangerous in the hotel. I don't know what it is, but... No, stop it! Oh god! No! Run! Why did I fucking trip on a fucking hole? Move! Stop! Oh god, please stop! Stop! Oh, Jesus! I didn't expect that to do anything. Soyben was out cold but uninjured. She could probably be safe on her bed while I continue my investigation. Oh god, that was way too close. I'm gonna save. What does that... Wait. Check bag. It was perfectly ordinary student's backpack for carrying books and personal possessions. Take papers? Hmm. Open door. Now what? Or no. I need to talk to a bed. I think that's what I need to do. Ugh. Damn. Okay, bed. I need some answers. Do you know anything about Sobin family tree bed? Specifically whether or not they ran a shipping company in the late 18th century? What on earth makes you think I know that? I really don't know. I just thought I'd ask. Why don't you ask Soyban? Instead of wasting my time and yours with questions she could easily answer herself, because I knocked her out. What do I do then? Oh no. Something's not right. But I feel like I'm getting somewhere. But I'm too afraid to go back in Soyban's room now. Why would I have a soda can? Oh. Pour soda on machine. Is that how you spell pour? What? Soyban? There were a few textbooks, half-empty water bottle, and a large folder marked O'Malley family history. This, I decided, was my quarry. I flipped through the pages until I reached the information relevant to the 18th century and read my discoveries out loud. The Liverpool-based O'Malley Shipping Company ran for 3 generations of the family in the mid to late 18th century until the loss of one of their clippers drove the company to bankruptcy. The owner at the time, Jacob O'Malley, placed the blame somewhat irrationally on the shipping crate, which family legend alleged to be haunted and that had been on the ship at the time. There were numerous tales of bizarre events surrounding the crate and the story of the crate's origin and no less than mysteries. It goes that a strange young man came to a carpenter's at the Liverpool dockyards with a very expensive-looking harpsichord, which he insisted he smashed up the wood used for whatever purpose the carpenter desired. He refused to leave until the instrument had been utterly broken into the component parts in front of his eyes and the wood sent to be made into crates for O'Malley's shipping. Harpsichord. Crates? When pressed for his name, the man identified himself as one Jack Freehorn. What? The rooms of Jack Freehorn, July 28th, AD 1778. So what trifle have you been wasting your father's money now, Jack? What does it look like? It looks like a virginal. A harpsichord, actually, in the Flemish style. Quite old, quite expensive. Well, I suppose I should be grateful that it's something is distracting you from the occult for once. Wait, what? I fear you may be speaking too soon, my friend. Oh God, I should have known, you and your silly obsession. So what devilry inhabits the magnificent instrument? The instrument as a whole is for the most part untainted by the ethereal realm. But its keys are what sparkle my interest. Unusual, they have been carved from centuries-old English oak. But that's the interesting part? I will not be disheartened by the sharp of your tongue. It would have gone through many incarnations before being incorporated into this device. Items of furniture, board material, in fact, just over 200 years ago, it was part of the wall. Of a wall. A wall of certain inn on a well-traveled road in Wales. The unicorn? I'm so pleased you remember. I would hardly forget it, the way you have been obsessing quite heartily over it of late. What's about the unicorn? Your correspondent persisted in filling your head with rubbish about ghosts and demons. I count myself very lucky to have tracked down even a small piece of that story. I know I've already told you some of the wonderful stories attached to it. And this instrument has had its fair share of mysterious happenings. The usual batch of strange noises, sudden madness, inexplicable deaths. Cease since, my friend. This curiosity of yours for all things ungodly has no doubt already befouled your immortal soul. Yeah, listen to him. He's a good idea. You are a fine fellow, Wilbur, but you have not a drop of romance in your body. No, you're just being stupid. Now stop browbeating me for my inquiry mind and let us take dinner. Wow, this is frumpy piano music. That night, Jack stirred from his bed by the sound of music emanating from his new instrument. His first thought was anger, most because the harpsichord was an antique and never intended to be played. But then he listened to the haunting melancholy tune and felt his stomach roll inexplicably with fear. Who's down there? Do we have to go there? I really don't want to go down there. Oh my gosh. You! Look around the room. The sparsely furnished room below Jack's bedroom was dominated now by his new harpsichord. The same instrument was now being tormented at the spindly hands of an emaciated intruder. Jack could not take a step further, because he realized with a lurch that he recognized the dark figure that sat at his keys. He had read the strange entity that recurred frequently in stories surrounding the Unicorn Inn and the objects that were later constructed from its wood. And he knew with absolute certainty that the tall man would destroy him were he not destroyed first. Tall man. Destroy him. Let me go back upstairs to see if there's like a weapon or a gun. Look at table. Jack's desk was covered tightly in letters, notes, papers that had been studied lately. A flintlock pistol given to Jack by his father lay gathering dust to pile. Well, we're gonna use it now, buddy boop. Take gun! Jack took the gun with him to confront the intruder. I should have done that earlier, but... because I'm an idiot. I didn't. I'll probably have to go down. Use gun on intruder. Or no, on tall man. Shoot tall man. You won't take me, demon! Just shoot! No! No! Wilbur? No. Oh god, no! But I could have sworn... You! I know you. You have... Oh god. Please forgive me, your majesty, for my transgressions. I am a worthless craven fool, not worth the second of your precious time. I beg you, spare me! I will redeem myself for my offense. I will be yours forever, my body, mind, and soul. A wimp. You let him go? Thank you, my lord. Thank you. Identified himself as one Jack Freehorn. This may well have been the same Jack Freehorn who went on to form the bizarre religious cult. A depraved group of paganist worshippers who were spoken of with much duration by conventional society. With my latest flashback, my knowledge of the history of the cursed wood gained another step. I'm confused. Before the crate, it had been a harpsichord, and sometime before the harpsichord, it had been part of some kind of hostelry in Wales. An inn called the Unicorn. Why did that ring a bell somewhere in my recent memory? I had definitely seen something in the Clenbrownin Hotel that was linked to the place, but where? Take paper. Victim 3, Freehorn. The third man who desired judgment was Freehorn, who had brought from those who made luxuries with the wood that was the prince's soul. The prince came and struck down the lover of the Freehorn, and Freehorn knew the name of the king. And Freehorn said, I know you now, O prince who was the arrogant man, and I anticipate your wish, and I will devote myself to spreading the teachings you have brought to me in the love of our king. And the prince was satisfied, and Freehorn called all those who would listen, and they formed an order of blessed agonies that would work to redeem the follies of the men of technology. Well, that's not good. Open door. Where is all the staff? Where's my associate? Oh, back here again. From somewhere to the west, I heard the familiar sound of a door being unlocked. I don't like it. I'm gonna start saving now, because first try was way too close. From the west. North, southeast. So, forward? Forward. Linkman? Linkman? He has control of Linkman. I wish I had a gun. Room. What had once been a kitchen was now some kind of torture room. I found myself wondering whether it was used for extracting information or merely to entertain the alternate hotel's hellish proprietor. Look at table. The preparation counters were splattered with the blood of the poor wretch occupying the central surface. I'm pretty sure this was the staff. Let's try this door. Look at door. There was There were 3 doors, the back to the dining hall, a fire exit, and a third destroyed door beyond which stone steps led downwards. Open door. The emergency door refused to budge. It appeared to be jammed. Oh, I'm not surprised. There's freaking blood on it. Open door? Well, this sucks. Oh, shoot. This concludes the text of the notes found in Crown Brown Hotel on August 4th. The time writing, Trilby remains missing in action. Yeah, I should have waited. Okay, this is why we're saving now. Gosh dang it. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna need to take a pill before going down there. Open door. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, check oven. The oven, the sole remnant of the kitchen's former usage, was stained from the inside with spread handprint. Well, let's just go down there. Or take pill. Took another pill, waited for the anxiety to lift, but it did not. To my unending concern, I realized that the decay of the alternate hotel had spread either to me or the pills, and they no longer worked. I had to find a way to restore their effect, or at least another method of calming myself. Drink soda. I took a swig of the beverage. I could almost feel the caffeine starting to heat up my brain. Open door. Well, the soda didn't work. Use soda on... Or what do I have on me? Speedy cola, lockpicks, pills. Take pill. Use soda. Use pour soda. Open door. Look at table. Tables were universally hidden under the tablecloths, yellow of the age. There were a plate of rice and meat on the center one, adding its evil stench to the air. Take meat? I told her if a lump of meat, oh thank god, to take with me. If I came up against anything hostile and carnivorous in this place, it would help to have something other than myself to offer. How come you take it now and not before? Or did I try to take it before? Good questions. Okay, excuse me, pardon me. Look at body. At least 2 individuals had met with sticky ends down here. One of them had been almost completely picked clean by the beetles. The other, I noticed, was heavily decayed, except for its hand, which was fresh and pink. I wonder if it had something to do with the puddle of water it was lying in. Take hand? I doubt he would have taken that with me. Then what do you want me to do? Take hand? Gotta take that with me. In the far corner of the room, there was a puddle of water, created by drips and above. It had a curious color to it, and the drops seemed to glow with their own illumination. The lake was having a strange effect on the nearby corpse. Drink water. It was almost as if the water was drawing me to it, not to like a scrabbling thing in my mind like the chisel of the painting, but more like a beckoning siren. I couldn't help myself. I crouched down and dipped my hand in. It felt uncommonly refreshing, and it mounted up to my lips and the unhygienic surroundings forgotten. As a pleasant feeling in my simultaneously coolness and warmth. Do you know what's been in that water? It's been that dirty hand. Spread from my stomach. I realized that the water had some sort of rejuvenating effect. I had no explanation for this, but at the time, I didn't care. I was beginning to feel in the back of my mind the familiar trickling sensation that indicated the reality shift, so I swiftly scooped up a few drops of the liquid into my pill bottle, shaking it through the remaining pills. Thank God! Look around the room. The hotel cellar was lit up by a single spotlight and seemed almost completely bare, but for some dusty cardboard crates and wine rack. Look at bottle. It was a recent vintage, but a not unpleasant one. Take bottle. Still no reason to take it. Oh. I would have taken it. Oh. Go upstairs? Oh. Everything's normal. Everything is okay now. Why can't I move? Oh. Look at fridge. Fridge? A vast undecorated refrigerator stood in open fridge. I had no rinse. Oh, darn. We're leaving. We're going. Open door. Emergency door refused to budge. It appeared to be jammed. Then what's the point? I think either or I just got teleported. Look around room. The hotel kitchen was deserted and completely sterile. Whatever had happened to the staff, it had happened before they had started preparing dinner. So you already know that something bad happened to them. Where's the bed? What do they want me to do now? Oh, there.
Oh, Terry, it's you. Have you seen Soyben?
I was about to ask you that.
What do you do to that girl? I hope you don't intend to seduce her away from my service.
Abed, I need you to understand. You and I and Soyben are all in critical danger. There was something evil in the hotel, and it's closing in fast.
Mr. Railby, I have been over the hotel several times. Apart from us, there's absolutely nothing here. Please keep your fairy stories in the playroom where they belong.
Unicorn in. Ask Abed about the unicorn in. How's that not a... So... How's that relevant? Abed about unicorn? There. Do you know anything about the inn called the Unicorn?
Oh, yes. Oh, you noticed. I picked it up as a curiosity at Antique Fair a couple of years ago.
Crates or dates?
Dates all the way back to the Elizabethan period, blah blah, but I just can't find a buyer for the damn thing. Don't suppose you have any clients who might go for it?
Possibly. Do I have your permission to examine it?
Of course.
I may have touched it to assess the texture.
By all means, do so, as long as you're not going to test its strength over your knee or anything.
Oh, is he talking about... touch unicorn? The shingle's design was simple, one of a unicorn's head in the Half profile, painted with average ability on a dark oak backing. As I pressed my fingertips to it, however, the design seemed to extrude from its backing like a hologram. It seemed to draw closer into my vision. It was filled with wood grain and mediocre brushstrokes. I could vaguely detect the professor speaking to me in the very edge of hearing, but by the time I realized it, I was already gone. Now where am I? Somewhere in Wales, July 28th. This all happened on the same day? Owen Somerset, a traveling merchant, was on his way back to his wife and family in London, having concluded some business dealings in Cardigan. Caught suddenly by a summer storm, he spied an inn by the side of the road and marveled at his good fortune. But 'tis on an evil storm that blights the sky tonight. Aye. I must have Almighty on my side to find myself as close to an inn as it broke out. Aye, perhaps. The innkeeper seemed quite taciturn, but Owen was in a good mood, and he was determined for it to not to leave him. It was probably too late to continue riding, even if the storm cleared. Owen decided to inquire after a room for the night. Owen didn't think about the relevance. No. So, do I already have a room, or what? Be rude to barge in the bedroom without first acquiring the innkeeper's permission. Okay. Ask. You know, this is actually a little bit more harder than I expected it to. Just like trying to be particular in your wordings. Like the unicorn part was really hard. Ask innkeeper about room. Good evening, sir. Would it be possible to secure a bed for the night? Be a wiser man than I. Go from this place and never return. What? There was a curse upon this inn. I will not have an innocent doomed to the same fate as I. What? Okay. No. Ask about curse. Ask innkeeper about curse. I have plenty of gold to pay for my board. The devil can't be brought off, my friend. What devil? What is the nature of this curse? This inn was built by my father 20 years ago. From the wood of the fallen oak he stumbled upon the island north of here. He noticed human bones scattered around it, but did not heed them. He didn't pay its... The human bones, man! This inn has been a curse on the bloodline ever since. Madness and death claims those who stay here. This time last year, it claimed my father. Soon, I'm certain it shall claim me. But why do you still run the joint? So why do you remain? I do not believe in fleeing from the mistakes of the past. If the Almighty wills that my family must pay for our errors, then this I accept. Fair enough. Fair enough. But I would not see another suffer for our sins. Leave now before the shadows take you. Okay, let's leave. Let's leave. Let's leave. Owen had no intention of leaving the inn until the storm had cleared. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Innkeeper room. Sir, I have little patience for fables, and even less for riding after sundown in the middle of downpour. Lend me a room, and I shall take the responsibility for my own well-being. You will insist? Not only will I insist, but I will pay whatever price you ask. Go, then. Take the upstairs room. And if you remain by the morn, you shall pay nothing at all. That's gonna be a tough bargain. Okay. Stupid Owen. Open door! Because I'm smart enough. Go to bed. Owen lay himself down, intending only to test the bed's softness, but in his exhaustion he quickly succumbed to sleep. What? In the early hours of the morning, something jolted Owen from his slumber. A piercing sound? No. A piercing smell. Oh god. Alright, I'm gonna save quick. Ah, shit. Look around room. The unicorn was small, but as secure as constructed from a combination of stone and English oak. The only furniture in the reception room was a bar and a bench from the seating. Someone had lit a fire by the door, filling the inn with the burning smell. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Go. Open door. Ah! Open door! Take blanket. Owen took the sheet with him, presumably for comfort. Not really for comfort. Use sheet on fire. Hopefully I don't. Owen would have to get closer. Do I? Use sheet on fire. I'm surprised that actually worked. What in God's name? Oh god. It's him! The innkeeper! What kind of... who could have... Oh no! I'm so sorry. Jesus. Once again, I returned, disoriented from my vision. Trilby, we have problems. I was closing in on the source of the madness. The innkeeper had said that the wood came from a tree on an island. Who could that have been? Clanburn Island? Given what I was seeing, it seemed a valid, if for worrying, possibility. Besides that, it seemed I had no other leads. So what would I do? I was determined not to let the trail end here. If there was just a single clue, there's a piece of paper on the ground. Take the paper. Trilby, I know you're following the trail. Go to the roof if you wish to proceed. Thank you, Linkman. Victim 2, the innkeeper. The second man who desired judgment was the innkeeper, who had brought the wood of the tree and the belt from his house. The prince had came to him and his guest, and he struck the innkeeper down, and the innkeeper knew the name of the king. And the prince turned to the innkeeper's guest, and he said, You I shall not let live, for once before have I made this warning, and still my soul aches with what is done to the wood that is my soul, and I will spare no man who injures me in this way. And the innkeeper's guest knew the name of the king. This is so weird. Hopefully I don't die on the way there. What's that? Check counter. The reception desk was cheap pine fare and unadorned with papers and materials. Porcelain leg? Lay upon... Okay. Take leg. What do you mean it's not close enough? Take leg. Take the leg with me. So this is probably for the doll, which I need to figure out how to get there. I'm going up the stairs. I'm going up the stairs. Oh, I didn't transform. Open door? Door was either struck or locked. Use lock picked on door. Lock pick door. You're so stupid! Okay, let's just... I know a way to... I think if I just go through here, I should be able to... Nope. Am I through C? Open door. Yep. Please don't teleport me to the thing. Okay, it worked. bring her back? Use leg. Use leg on mannequin. Or how do you spell mannequin? Look at wall. Look at symbol? Is that how it is? Look at body. Two ends. Use leg on mannequin. Attach leg to mannequin. Wait. Oh shoot, I gotta get other pieces, but where? The hand. Hand? Hand. Maybe? Arm. Look at body. It looked like some kind of porcelain mannequin, but it was missing bits. I couldn't see how it was attached to the wall. Where else am I going to get pieces? Do I need to teleport back? Or wait. Oh, there's no fire escape. Where am I gonna get more body parts? Shoot. Wait, I wonder. Do I just teleport back? Take pill. Please transform. Work. Oh, gosh dang it. Where am I gonna get more pieces? I'm gonna probably get teleported again, which is fine. Think, where would they keep more pieces? It has to probably be an alternate world. Actually, another thing, but I better check. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm taking so long. Oh gosh. Please don't transform when I do it, but. Or no, it transformed when I got there. But. I'm pretty sure he's in his room. It's gonna transform. But. Take pill. It hurts? Reality? Open door. Wait. Knock on door. Oh shit. A bed! Shit, 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 shit. Or no, wait, no. Think, Jade, think. Lock, pick, door. Lock, pick the door.
Open door with lock pick. A bed? Look at table. Those provided surface of empty professor's personal artifacts. He was clearly a man who enjoyed traveling light. Open bag. Can I pick that open? What do you mean? What? Where is he? Lockpick bag. Mm. Welcome back. Well, let's just go looking around for body parts, I guess. Ah, take pill. Open door. A bed. I had to be more specific about talk to bed. What do I want to talk about? Head. May I borrow that head, Professor? Oh, I see. You took one companion of mine away and now you want another? A bed? It's just a head. What could you possibly need it for? You don't understand. No one understands me. Go get me a drink, then we'll talk. Okay, fine. He's playing with the mannequins? What? Wait. Wait! What? Oh god. I'm not. This is not gonna go good before it gets any better. And we're going to go into its domain too. Take pill. I will get drunk on these pills if I have to. Open door. Take bottle. Take the wine. Perhaps this would appease the drunken professor upstairs. I'm gonna quickly save just in case. Open door. Professor? Where's he gone now? He took the head with him. Open door. I feel like I should check him here. Or maybe his room?
He's not here? No? Where would he go? Or... no, artifacts. God damn it. Take pill. I swear I'm gonna overdose on this thing. Open door. It's not here? Open door. Where is he? Open door. Where would I find him? Open door. No? Open door. Is he in my room? Or is he in Soyben's? Oh, there is a piece inside my room. Really made bed dressed in chintzy fabrics occupied the corner room. For some reason, a porcelain arm had been laid out on the bed. Take arm. Open door. Back room. It'll explain it. Man, neat one. 3 more pieces. Where would they be hiding? Oop. Yep. Open safe. The door appeared to be jammed. Shut up. Blah, 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 blah. I should not have to take a pill. This is gonna butcher. Open door. Yeah, I regret that. Open door. Oh, it still worked. Wait, up there! Look at shelf. Didn't understand the word shelf. Look at shelf. A single shelf was home a large number of dust-covered binders and papers. There was also a porcelain leg lying on the right side. Take leg. Take a leg. You took the leg. Open door. Okay. That's... Open... No, there has to be one in the bathroom, right? He has to have... Makes sense to me. I think all the porcelain... They're in this world. So... I'm trying to think. Open door. It's not in here. Door. Open door. Not here though, but open door. I need to transform into Otherworld because I think he's stuck in it. Yep. Open door. Oh god, he shifted. A bed. I'm sorry. Look at body. A bed's drunken misery had caused him to shift into the dark hotel. The jolly man of whom I had grown fond lay decapitated on the floor. With Soyben's disappearance, I was now truly alone. The professor had known nothing of the horror. He was blameless in ignorance of any matter involving Defoe Manor or a cursed idol, but it seemed my dark captor cared little for these facts. Why haven't you killed me too, you skinny bastard? If you can do it so easily, so quickly, why won't you face me? In a display of rapt sense of humor, the porcelain head was sitting where a bed's old one had been. What a bitch. Take head. He pulled the head out of the stump, trying not to think about the crackling noise this caused. I'm sorry. Open the door. Might be outside. Yep, there it is. It was a pleasant summer afternoon with only a few clouds to add a picturesque feeling to the clear blue sky. The beige frontage of the Clonburnham Hotel was to the north. Bizarrely, there was a porcelain arm laid on the path in front of the main entrance. Take arm. Well, that's all the pieces. Really? Open door. Oh shoot, I'm gonna have to... If I go to my bedroom, I should be able to transform. Oop. I guess when I was portraying the professor's last moments, I made him a little bit aggressive. But the way Trilby thinks of him, he thinks he was actually a nice guy. And he probably was. Okay. Hope this works. Oh, shoot. I need to get over there. It's so hard and annoying to get to the alternate world. Man, neat one. But it was intact. For a reason I couldn't explain, I sensed that something had changed back in the real world. What kind of ridiculous locking mechanism is this? I feel like it's trying to reference either Resident Evil or Silent Hill. Or maybe even both. Which, I need to decide... I already know I made this take the episode really long, but I want to say that we're close to the end. But, what was I thinking? I'm thinking of... Or let me do this. There we go. I need to decide my next series. I want something short, because like I want to say right now my Rule of Rose is my main series. Big series that I'm working on. But I might do another one. Like I was planning eventually. Oh, I won't mention this, but need some. But if you see the segments, if you have any suggestions, like my videos, I know I haven't been making that much. This is again my second series I ever made for the channel, and this one's supposed to be one of my shorter ones, which I sadly did not cram everything in one take. I'm trying to make it 2 episodes at least, or 2 videos. But any suggestions on any games? Just let me know, and yeah. Open door. Where are we? Look around. The view of the island was spectacular, but most of the roof seemed to be sectioned off by a metal fence. Just about the only feature within reach was a piece of paper held down by a stone. Take paper? Plainburnen Island, July 28th, AD 1501. A sturdy tree, this. I took us from dawn to dusk, but we finally have it down. I'm tired, father. 'Twas indeed clever of us to investigate this island, eh, boy? Yeah, sure. I have never seen such a gigantic oak, nor do I expect to again. But it was wood shall keep us in the business of carpentry for years to come. Father, look at those stones. Do you think there was once a house here? It was not. Well, it matters not. Why must we always look everywhere but at matters? This is our... Father? Is something troubling you, Father? Oh god, we should run for the hills, we should move, we should leave! Oh. Ah! Take rock! Throw rock! Now run! Where am I? I must have shifted into the dark world during the vision. Trilby! Zoidberg? Oh, thank God! I thought I was all alone! What happened to you? I don't know! After you knocked me out in my room, I woke up and everything was like this! The hotel's ruined, there's blood everywhere! And why is the voice still in my head? I saw the horrible man! Tall, thin, long black coat. You know him? Enough to know you're lucky to be alive. He didn't notice me, so I ran up here to hide. How did you get past the doll? What doll? Trilby, what the hell is going on? I told you what would happen if you followed me into the shadows. This isn't your problem. Take these. What are these? Tranquilizer pills. Take one. When we calm down, the hotel will go back to normal. Won't you need them? I don't need to run away anymore. I want to run away? Trilby, wait! Where are you going? I know enough now. I don't. I know where the wood came from. Perhaps I can find a way to end this. So I was right. The cursed wood came from the Clinburn Hotel. Wait a second. I never got around to reading the letter I took from under that rock. Trilby, I am very close to ending this. Meet me in the hotel basement. I must show you my discovery. Linkman. The other page was another of those religious papers. Book 1 of the victims. Victim 1, the woodcutter. The first of those against whom the prince sought revengeance was the woodcutter, who would have held the axe that first fell the tree. The prince came to him and his son, and he struck the woodcutter down, and the woodcutter knew the name of the king. And the prince turned to the woodcutter's son, and he said, You I shall let live, for you are young and are innocent, and that you may go among your people and tell them of what I will wrought. And the woodcutter's son fled, and told all of what he'd seen, but the men of the technology are arrogant, and his words were unheeded. So, Trilby's gonna decide to stay in this realm now. Idiot. I'm gonna save now, because I have a bad feeling. Save! Nope. But I'm really... This story is really fleshed out, and I love it. I may sound a little bit frustrated, because, like, I want to definitely say that I feel like I looked really scatterbrained, lost, trying to figure out what to do, da-da-da, but, like, this is nicely put together, and my hypothesis was right. This entity, they never gave him a name. I might talk about it, because I think I remember her name, Kabad-Death? Kabad-Death. Something along that name. I'll have to do some more researching. But there was an entity in old lore named Kabad-Death. Or this might be the entity. Kabad-Death. Now I know why I keep hearing voices outside. Or up in the roof. Because I didn't know we were in this realm. Well, let's just see where this goes. The door. So... Oh, wait. Open door. I was supposed to drink water. Open door. I still can't believe I'm drinking hand water. Drink water. Wait, what do you want me to do then? Linkman's not down here. What do you mean? Grammy Cellar had been abandoned for some time. The large section of the floor was worn away. Someone had dug a hole in the foundation large enough to admit a man. Go through hole? Hold on. Oh, shoot. Let me save. Go through hole? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I was right? Wait. Trilby? Look around. I was in some kind of cavern dug out of the rock beneath the hotel. It seemed to be in the constant state of flux, flitting back and forth between the real world and the dark twin. I was certain that the gigantic stump in the middle of the floor had something to... Oh, how did they not notice this is here? Gigantic stick in the middle of the floor had something to do with this. Look at symbol. In the dark world, a symbol was drawn out on the stump in the blood, a circle containing a square with 4 triangles surrounding it. Touch symbol? Okay, we're gonna just stand on it. Touch wood. Touch wood. Clanabrennan Peninsula, July 20th. A lot of things are happening on that day. Kabad-Death. There you go. The Celtic druid awaits the return of his friend and colleague Gulden, who brings news of the invasion of Aglaci by the Roman Setunius Paulinus. Having fallen out of favor with his fellows from certain radical beliefs and activities, Kabad-Death, who lives in solitude in his remote forest clearing and prefers to travel himself. Kabad-Death. Gulden. You bring news? The foreigners have landed. They could not be deterred by our sorcery. Deterred. All is lost. Oh, certainly are you? They making their way across the land, eliminating resistance. Even you, out of here, will be brought down within days.
I'm sorry, Kabadath. And the great druids Inglisseed, how thou so easily to the brash of foreign power? Do not hang your head yet, my friend. Perhaps the activities for which I was ostracized would yet spell an answer.
What are you talking about?
You know my dealings with the ethereal realm. You gotta stop dealing with the baloney. I know what you claim. There exists some otherworldly territory populated by demons and creatures of magic. You guys decided to fuck with it. And that you, Kabadath, can somehow commune with these creatures. Come inside, I shall explain. God damn it, guys! Kabadath, what is this madness? In my dealings with the ethereal realm, I have learned of many powerful demons and elementals. But there is one spoken of only reluctantly, a beast possessing of awesome power. Awesome power.
You plan to summon a demon?
The most terrible of them all, who strikes fear into even the most inflammable creature I have spoken with. A pain elemental, indeed, the only pain elemental, rule of desired wasteland where none venture. An invulnerable, hugely potent beast that feeds on the agony of others. And today is his day. The day when the boundaries between the realms weaken and he glimpses our world. To bring him through at that point shall be simple.
Even if you could conjure such a thing, how would you have it defend our land?
I have much knowledge in that way of magic. With the correct bindings, any demon can be forced to my will. You are wrong. You are deadly wrong. I completed the preparations while I waited for your return. All that remains is the summoning.
Kabadath, it pains me to see you build your hopes on such nonsense.
Be silent and watch.
You freaking idiot.
You shall see nonsense soon enough. See sense? In this hall of death, and by the light of Beleneth's gift, I summon you. I bring you gifts to mark your pain. I feed you with pain. I call you with madness. I summon you with the greatest lost. And I bind you by your true name.
Kizzo.
By the gods! I have reached out to you through the void, Kizzo. I command you to your true name. Show yourself!
Kabadath, please stop this.
Show yourself!
You fucking idiot! By Tetris, it's huge!
It was larger than I anticipated. But Kizzo must obey the rules of magic. It is bound. I command it!
Kabadath, it's not working.
No, it's far more powerful than I thought. Gladden, help me.
Forgive me, Kabadath.
No! Gladden, you beg you! Don't let it take me alive!
Kizzo, of course, has no use for meat. It feeds on pain. It does not kill its prisoners. Kabadath's agony was a particularly rare morsel, and Kizzo ensured it would last. His soul was placed inside an oak sapling on the site of his old home, so to grant his body immortality. For 5 centuries, as the tree grew, he knew torment beyond even his most depraved imaginings. By then, his body was warped, and his mind long fallen into the soulless dementia. He was Kizzo's. It's utterly and completely his slave. Trilby!
Soyman?
You were supposed to leave! I couldn't. I bet the professor, he's dead! I know. He was killed by the shadows. Just like they will kill you if you don't get away from here. What is this place?
I don't know, Sorbet. I'm working on it.
This cave is the center of the reality shift. This stump is what's causing it.
Oh.
How?
It is the vessel for the... It is the vessel for the soul of the tall man. The occult acolyte of the Kizzo.
Linkman. Nice to see a friendly face.
Amazing, isn't it? Of all the things Sir Roger could have used to murder his son, he chose that idol. That's how it's all tied? Placing the soul of John Defoe into the wood alongside Kabad infusing the poor retard with the Jesus magic and the infinity more powerful than before. Certainly pretty lucky. Lucky? Kisso had to wait 2,000 years for that opportunity. The opportunity to blend magic and science in a single entity. The opportunity to create the bridge. What are you talking about? The bridge between the realms. Over which Kizo would cross into the universe and purify the mankind. Our order has waited 200 years for the prophecy to be fulfilled. You were part of the order! You're not with the Ministry of Occultism. Who are you? 200 years ago, the prophet Jack Freehorn founded the order. Since then, we have grown and watched and waited. It was only in the recent years that events foretold the Book of Kizo began to occur. It mentioned John Defoe, and it mentioned you. Me? You were the one who prophesied to guide the Bridgekeeper to his destiny. But you didn't finish the job. All three aspects of John Defoe had to be destroyed to create the bridge. Body, mind, and soul. You only destroyed his body. His soul and mind remained. I had known about this. I wouldn't even have done that. That would have truly disappointed my superiors. They were quite adamant that I should try to persuade you to join our cause and fulfill your foretold duty. Is that why you were helping me? They thought I could guide you through your visions and showed you the appropriate passages from your holy books and you'd understand that prophecy is real. They thought if I could guide you through your vision— oh wait, that's what I said. Honestly, I believe I'd join some insane cult just because you handed me some leaflets. Personally? No. A knife in my gut brought an explosion of ice-cold agony. I heard the pitter-patter of my blood on the rocky floor. I wonder if I can save. No, I cannot. Shit! I call thee, Kabada, to the wood that is your soul. I called thee from the north. Oh shit. Die! Not yet, but I was pretty close. Call it Die! Not yet. I was pretty close. Pretty close. Just let me die! I call thee from the south. Die! Die! Let me die! Die! Reality flits from the realm to realm, tormented, confused. End this madness that we might bring thee to us. Die. End it, Kabad Death! I need to die. Now! Die. Die! I present thee with blessed agonies. Body, mind, and soul. Oh god. Die! I present thee with a guide filled in his duty for thee to judge. Die. This is the one part I remember. Come. I have to die. Come. Shit. Die. Shit. Die.
concludes the text and notes found in Clanbrennan's hotel on August 4th. The time of writing, trailer remains missing it. Ah, shit, I didn't die right. Shoot. Okay, guys, as you saw already, I was trying to... So, the way to end this game, so this is what happened. This is the only aspect I remember of the game. I have to die to... I'm gonna fast forward through this, but... Go down. Hole. But that's the way you have to end it. I have to die before Kabaddat can kill me, so that Kabaddat doesn't get a sacrifice. So I'm gonna be working on that. Okay? Something snapped behind my eyes, flipping in spots. Move. I'm losing blood steadily. My arms and legs are limp and unresponsive. I couldn't move. 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 Pain was now replaced with ice cold numbness that was spreading fast. The room was swimming before my eyes. Move. Legs were limp. I couldn't move. Move. Losing blood steadily. My arms, legs were limp and unresponsive. I couldn't move. Move. It was becoming harder and harder to breathe. Air rattled in and out of my lungs like a buzzsaw. Move! Move. Come on. Move. Move. Shit. My vision was clouding up around the edges. It seemed like my stubborn will was the only thing keeping me alive. Body, mind, soul. Hey, Kabaddat. I died. What? He's dead? No, that's not possible. Master? Master, please, no! 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 Bye-bye. Trilby? Go back, Trilby. You cannot rest yet. There's still work to be done. There we go. Trilby! Say something! What? You're alive! Oh god, I didn't even know if I was doing it properly. Close enough. But I did it! You're alive! Where's Linkman? That tall man took him. He did something horrible to him. And then he took him away. Where's my waistcoat? Shh, don't talk. We're already called for an ambulance. I've already called for an ambulance. Let's go. Let's get back. Wait. See that wooden idol? Yes? Bring it with us. Wrap it tightly in clothes and bring it with us. Don't let it touch your bare skin. Okay. And now it sits across from me. The reality shift had cleared up and we were free to live. An STP cleanup crew arrived with the ambulance. No trace of a bed or the hotel staff was found. Officially, they had been classified as unexplained disappearances. Linkman and the tall man seem to have also vanished, which does not surprise me in the least. Soybean signed the Official Secret Act, and last I've heard is staying with her parents to recuperate. Which just leaves me to write up notes, with the idol that haunts my dreams gazing at me from across the desk. Every instinct in my being wants to burn it to ashes and grind them into dirt, but I did not. Linkman spoke of prophecy, that the destruction of John Defoe's soul would somehow help him and his order summon their dark god. So if I destroy the idol, they win. But what else can I do? I certainly can't keep it. I know from experience that it leaks malevolent influence like a broken pipe leaks water. The only other option is hide it. But where can I hide such a thing and ensure that it's never found again by human hands? I shall have to think about this. M. Trilby, 29/7/1997. It's the day after the 28th. The fulfillment of the prophecy continues. Wait, what? The ritual for summoning the Kizo will go ahead? Wait, events have been set in motion that cannot be stopped. What? Oh god! We have the blood of the guide. Now we must wait. Wait and prepare. What? At this time, there came a man from the land of technology, and through this wisdom was great and his power advanced. He had the willfulness of his fellows, and so he was an arrogant man. And on the 8th and 20th day of the 7th month of the year, the arrogant man, the king, agreed the land of technology and saw the arrogant man who spoke. O king, I beseech you, for this land has become corrupt with your benevolent hand and darkness enveloped all. I demand of you to cross the border between our lands and make things right, for my power is great, and I have it in my power to control one even as great as you. And the king was rightly amused, for while the arrogant man's power was indeed great, the king's power was greater still. And the king said, I will not submit myself, for firstly, the power is greater than yours, and not yours to command. Secondly, while my capabilities are many, it is impossible for me to enter the land of technology, for the border is a dark and treacherous ocean I cannot will away. So, I don't know if this is the ending, but I will say... Okay, so, I already explained it before that I knew... That's why you kept seeing me spamming die. That was the part that I remembered so weird. I actually had to spend a lot of time to get this ending to happen and research it, because when I was looking on some walkthroughs and such, they didn't explain how to get this ending. And I saw one video that just ended it there, and no, I'm not gonna do anything about that video. But, I did not know there's more to it. What the? Ah, god damn it. Linkman's still alive. I think. But yeah, I'm not gonna read all this. I'm just gonna use this as my backdrop for now, for my explanation of how I feel. So, I still think this is a great game. Like, multiple times I still got scared. I was right, the entity... So, he's part of a smaller thing. Shoot, sorry about the background sounds, if you can hear it. So Kabadeth was this first ever entity that's based off of the hired god or deity of Kizo, if that's real. And, what's playing now? Man, the music's weird. Oh shit, Trilby, you look like shit. But yeah, guys, we finished Trilby Notes and we got the ending. Again, like I said, it was really hard to get that ending because nobody explained, as I found one place that actually explained it nicely, how to get this ending. But we did it. And I want to say I did enjoy playing it again. It was long. It was long. He never did explain why he was talking to her head. Sorry that this is a little bit long. I'm going to be doing some trimmings to make it as smooth and consistent as possible, so you guys don't have to see me just stumbling and walking around endlessly. But yeah, this is Trilby's notes, and I will be planning to play the rest of the series, because there's a game after this, which I'm really hoping, because I did not know that there's more afterwards. I thought I just died and we get happy ever after, la la la. But there's actually more. Kabadits on the loose, and they're after Trilby. So I gotta make sure that Trilby's okay. And I do hope that the creator of this series did continue... Wait. Everyone who demanded another Trilby game. Well, thanks, guys. This is freaking good. Does this have any correlation with Slenderman? Not exactly. But it could be. And yeah, there's the website where you can see all this news. But yes, I really enjoyed this game. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me play this. I don't know what else to say, but this was a good game, and I enjoyed it. I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for watching me finish this. This is my first series that I actually finished and will close. I'll continue the other games, and it'll be like I'll play 5 Days a Stranger, 7 days. Did I know? 7 days, and then so on and so forth. I know there's one game after this, but I don't know if it's continuation of Trilby Notes. I really hope it is. I hope the creator makes more of this. But you guys have a great night, and I'll see you later. Bye!